Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio, the space exploration mod pack. Or mod? Mod overhaul. Sure. So we're in the middle of setting up a solar power plant over here. Over here. We have the inputs mostly, although we haven't quite got everything set up yet. We're making copper plates over here and then bringing them by rail over here. We have stone production in part here, but it's not quite done yet. We got a whole bunch of steel here. The plan is to just make a bunch of solar panels and then start plastering them all over the landscape. How's our pollution cloud? I haven't been looking at that. Do I need to worry about these guys? Eventually, sure. But at the moment, no. Okay. Meteors in novice orbit, so not my concern. Do we have enough fuel? Yeah, we have plenty of fuel. Looks like I've got a good amount of gear. Maybe we'll let them... Yeah, they've already supplied us. Let's go and keep on building this up. Actually, wait a minute. I really should be doing this. We're wasting our time with these satellite rockets. We need to automate. We need to build satellites. So if all I want to do is build one satellite every some random amount of time, I mean it's not going to be that often. These. We can bring that in locally, local. These we'll have to make. These we'll have to make. And those. And if I want to make, say, 0.5 per second. I would need 67 of these? No, we're not going to do that. What if we assembler limit it to... Alright, let's input limit it. Say that we're going to provide... No, that's not going to work. Say we're going to limit this... Assembler limitation. Say we're going to have 4 of these. That would let us produce 1 every 10 seconds, which is fine. So you need 4 solar panels, 4 on accumulators, and we would need to bring in red, LDS, rocket fuel, glass, green, so many things. Here, pin this. Do I have anywhere where I have most of those things already pulled in? I mean, on our bus. Looks like we're having some trouble with green circuits. Like here, I've got tons of stuff. It's just so far away from where we need it. I guess we could walk it over. I mean, this is where we have accumulators anyway. Alright, let's not make things more difficult than they need to be. So that's the accumulators. Check. Radar dishes. Can we build that here? We can if we grab some of these. We don't have stone anywhere on this. Can I just grab some? So what am I making? I'm making radar dishes. Alright, and then solar panels need glass. Which I didn't even bring in this far. It's right there. Let's make the solar panels up there. I know, it's kind of funny. I mean, the whole point of this was to make solar panels. And I'm now struggling to make them somewhere else. Is this clear? No. I need a room where I can just push my way up to the north. I didn't really leave a lot of blank spots. Did that work? Looks like it. This is exactly when I would want to use a requester, but we don't have those. Alright, so that's there. Then we need to make solar panels. So glass, steel. We have steel here. Here's green. And steel. Here, let's steal from here. No, I did that wrong. There. And then glass and copper plates. Copper plates. Copper plates. We can just pull them in right here. But the glass doesn't even make its way up here. It has to be over here. Do I just want to build them right here? No, I should find a better place. Alright, glass. So messy, so spaghetti. But whatever, it should work. Alright, and all that's leading up to one factory, which needs a whole bunch of things. Get rid of the smoke. I can't see anything. Needs rocket fuel. It needs glass itself. And needs reds. Which are right here. Should work if we just had enough greens. And then you just need to plop it into the rocket thing. Let's go see if we can improve our green circuits. I think they're still on the old. They're still using the old machines. And it is just we're over consuming. It's not that we don't have enough internal supplies. But we can double, or not double it up, but we can improve things. New moon discovered, Elysium. That sounds interesting. Alright, and please go ahead and update everything over here. Why isn't updating... Update yellows to blues also, please. Alright, we don't need to sit around for that ourselves. Turn that off, please. And they'll get to it as they have time. Looks good. Alright, let's go back to where we were. I guess I should look at that Elysium. What is Elysium? It's in orbit of Nauvis, and it's producing Holmanite. It is waterless. Fire and ice. And it is apparently a high threat. Let's take a look at that. So, yeah, we got tons and tons of biters. This is why I did not feel at all bad about leaving the biters on Nauvis, on our first home planet, very sparse. Because we're going to encounter moons and other planets that are going to be death worlds. Alright, let's look back to our original solar panel thing. We said we were going to produce this many solar panels, which needs a whole bunch of everything. In terms of rock, we needed to output 95, which needs to get split into 2 red belts. One of the red belts is going to turn into stone bricks. That's what we already have. And one of the red belts is going to turn into a lot of sand using 14 mechanical facilities? Don't they have like pulverizers or something? That's only 7 pulverizers. 6.7, but whatever. And that's going to eat up a whole belt of stone to turn them into 3 belts of sand. And all of that sand is going to combine, is going to get turned into glass. That bit I'm not quite sure I'm going to lay out yet, but we'll figure it out. New planet, Orphine. A new planet. Ooh. So Orphine's just a bit out from us. And it's a copper planet. Interesting. No threats though. It's clear of biters. I wonder if that's how eventually we're going to treat things. Like we're going to have a copper planet, an iron planet, and that kind of thing. Rather than just what we're doing now, making everything here. Long day-night cycle. Look at that. 60 minutes of night. Or maybe that means 30 minutes of night. I don't know. But that's a long day-night cycle compared to us. 6 minutes. Go away. There. Alright, so one of these, we said was going to come over here and turn into stone. And then all of that stone is going to be turned into something else, right? It's going to be turned into these stone tablets. 2 belts of them. And the stone tablets are all about turning into electronic circuits. So we need 2 belts of each of these, and then we'll build the actual copper cable, or we'll build the cable on site. And this, one of these belts will turn on one of those belts. 40 machines, 60 of these. So it's the standard ratio for green. Should we build it sideways here, maybe? Here. It's this. So this is 40. That's what we need, right? Yeah. Well, that if this is 40, then we had to do all this to supply it. Then that other base must be very unsupplied. This isn't gonna work. We don't have 2 red belts as input. How is this looking over here? Like, is it like the front half, back half of it completely empty? New moon. Surprisingly not, but maybe that's just because of the copper on this side. I was thinking that these would be depleted. Here. We'll just split it in half. We don't need to add lights. Alright, and this much again. Let me take a look at that one more time. Sorry, I'm a doubtful person. And get rid of this cloud, it's ugly. It is just one. Not a doubtful person, maybe a doubting person? What's the best way to put that? A skeptical person? A doubtful person means other people should doubt me. Whereas that's not true. You can trust me. Is this the only thing we need copper for? No, we actually need copper on the actual, the solar panels themselves. We need 1 belt of copper. But most of the copper is going to be turning, 3 belts are going to be turning into 6 belts of cable. Oops, we need more reds. A new moon, the Lhasa. It's a moon of Orphany, rich in homonite. Get me back to my screen. There. And we need to make some pulverizers too. Oh, we have them. We have plenty of them. Never mind. Cannot be placed on land. Worrisome. How's our power doing? Like, we placed a bunch of solar panels, but it looks like we're not getting through the night. No. We need to place some more accumulators. Alright. And supply me, please. Look at all these bots trying to bring stuff over to me and then getting bored. Having to go and recharge. For shame, bots. Nope, nope. Get away. Oh, are we still having trouble with here? Yeah, we are still having petroleum gas troubles. But now we have plenty of all our crude is being refined. So really we just need to we need to get more oil in our system. Maybe here's some patches. There's a big patch right there. A little distant. We got a patch right here that's running dry. So from there down and over to here and over to there and down to here perhaps. I'm lazy. I don't want to transport by rail. Takes too much effort. We'll deal with that later. I'm not gonna let this solar panel place linger for another episode. I guess there's some right here too we could just grab. A new planet, the Shire. A new planet. No, it's a new moon. A new moon of Orphany. With Vitamelange. And biter meteors. Falling meteors will bring biter nests if not shot down. Interesting. What is Vitamelange? It probably is important. The Vitamelange must flow. Let's not look at it yet, because then that'll just make the biters start appearing. I don't know exactly what these mean. This has a water symbol next to it. I guess many of them do. Waterless. Oh, this is a biter meteor one too. I hadn't even noticed this. Okay. Our rail's all down. Yeah. I guess we can run it all the way up. That's fine. You take too long, bots. Wasting my time. That looks so awkward. We're almost out of research. It doesn't need the new science pack, the space packs, which I don't know how to make yet. New Moon Cerberus. We'll take a look at this all in the future. There's so many. There's not like the novelty of just seeing a new place is worn off. I need to eventually. We'll just like look at them all and see which ones we are going to exploit next. So we're about to have a ton of what am I saying? A ton of green circuits. I didn't even get this place. I didn't even finish putting out the miners in this place. What am I doing? And we're out of belts. Dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. That's probably overkill. Oh, I wanted to grab some boxes too. I guess we can make wooden boxes. And I probably should be doing this entire bit in green inserters rather than blue, but it's fine. Uranium text plates. Why would you? That seems dangerous. Alright. That's half of our stone consumption. The other half is turning it into sand. And then glass. Now the sand is going to take up 3 red belts. So I'm a little uncertain how to make that work. I love these little things right here. That shows how well designed your factory is. How fast is this gonna take stuff? 0.5, 1 every 0.5. So that should do it. Oh, I need to flip it at some point. Yeah. We're out of science. No more science to do. I think I need one more of them. Can I make one? Yes. No, I did it wrong. Cancel all that. Cancel it. I like how this looks. Oh, it crushes it all together. So that's 2 belts, but the whole thing is going to be 2.7 belts. Really, it's 2 and 2/3 of another belt. All right, that's another 2/3 of a belt. All right, and that needs to be fed into 40 glass things. The actual glass output is going to be less than a belt, so we don't need to worry about inputs or outputs. So I have these coming out this way, or are they? Yeah, they are. Here, you're in the way. Get out of here. Shoo! This whole thing is kind of in the way. The main power trunk. Let's see. So it's gotta look just... No, it shouldn't look like that. It needs to be... How many total? 40? 40. Split into 3. Although, one of them is uneven. Let's do, instead of 40, let's do 42, I suppose. And then we can, well, no, even that doesn't sound very good. $45, $48. Here. We could do 42. We can make that work. Oh, am I out of these? I guess I am. Let's go get some more. New Moon. Etanor. So I think it might be a while before we get our next science done. I mean, we need the next science has to be done in orbit. And I don't feel like we're not necessarily close to that. The next labs need to be built in space. And I need to spend some time going through the recipes that we've unlocked and just figure out what they intend for me to be doing up in space. Alright, supply me. Bots, you're not helping out that much. What are you trying to do? Oh, of course, I never said I never requested them. We're just building a bunch of them, like right over here somewhere. Here, let's switch this over to construction. Alright, where am I making those? Rare. And we stored some in a box. We just never requested them. And I think we don't need more than that. Let's get some more rocket fuel. We don't have to run back. Okay. But yeah, the main thing we needed for the next science pack, even, is this cosmic water. And I don't know how to get that. It probably has something to do with life support, but I haven't found it. If it does, like I found out how to unload it. So this would be using cosmic water. This is actually turning water into life support. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright, here we go. Did I set these up weird? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I did. That's fine. Alright, so we've got glass, we've got green. Let me just pull the green out. Why do I even bother with you bots? Just wasting my time. We've got green, we've got glass, we've got down here we've got steel and copper. That's it, right? Now we can actually just build the things. Yeah. So we said we needed 54 of these, and the max thing is going to be the green. Oh. How are we going to make this work? I think we need to split it in half. So not 54, 20, 27, 28, probably. Wait a minute. So 7 and 7. Weird numbers. Do I like that? Would I rather just do 3 sets of 3 of 6? No, it's fine. The trouble is that's still not keeping us down to the right number. We need to fit. We have the right number of belts, but we can't split it up the way I want to. I need to have one full belt of green and then a third of a belt of each of the others. Well, we can put the green on the edges, I guess, and then we can output to the middle. I guess. So green around the edges. And then if we set it that way, we can do it in one big line. That would actually work. So we'll have one coming up with the copper and steel, one going down with the glass and just the glass, I guess. And then these can input into the middle. Onto reds. You're making solar panels. Alright, that's 2. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Bots, are you being disappointing again? Here, go ahead, charge up. Oh, I should have done the power when I was... Oh well. When I was making the blueprint. And that's not gonna work. A bit overkill, but... How many is that total? So that is a total of 32. Shall we just extend it a bit more? $38 or $36. 40, 44, 48, 52. And that was our number, right? 52? 54. You know what? 52 is fine. Alright, all that steel can fit on one belt, yes? And so can all the glass, and so can all the copper. Well, the remaining copper. Wait a minute, I set it up so I needed to split it in half, I forgot. So... grab that much of it? Oh, why did I do this? Okay, let's do this something that's gonna be kind of stupid. We're just gonna reverse one of the belts halfway. So let's say up to here, the belt flows north. Otherwise, then it flows south. And we'll wrap it around the outside. Because I am amazing at design. I am amazing at this. Stand back and be amazed at all the peculiar things you're seeing. And I'm out. So substations do need advanced circuits, but these don't. They just need iron, steel, copper, and steel. So I think we're gonna build it around medium electric poles, just because I don't want to have to bring out the circuits and concrete over there. So it'll look like this, which is not a very appealing look, but that's okay. Still not getting through the night. Yet more accumulators? Alright. Am I even recording this? Yes, I am. Good. Oh, it looks like we had ran out of stuff, too. I hadn't even noticed. That's fine. All right. So we have this one belt of copper. Off by one. As always. Looks good. We have solar panels being produced. What was my output rate? I was making 4 a second. That's actually quite a lot, quite a few solar panels. All right, and I need to steal some of this. Steal some of the iron. Okay, wait a minute. Just build it up here, I guess. There. Now, right now, our railway is inefficient. We need to fix that. And this didn't even need to be here. Here, this can all go away. In that there's no buffering at either end. The train has to sit there while it's loaded and unloaded. I prefer to buffer on the loading side and then just have the train sit at the unloading side. But you could choose either one. You could have it sit there being slowly supplied and then get to where it needs to go and just blast out all of the copper it needs or whatever it is that you're doing. You just gotta pick whether you want it to be a fast loader or a fast unloader. It didn't finish unloading. That's interesting. It should just only leave an empty cargo. It's peculiar. And there's more shenanigans you could be doing to make sure it loads evenly. With like circuits and stuff. That's gonna take a while. Here, let's just fly back. We're balancing this at some point, right? Yeah. Okay. There'll still be a bit of latency because the train does have to go there and come back, but it won't be much. We could run 2 trains to reduce that, but we're not really producing fast enough to need 2 trains. All right, now we need to find a pattern to start laying out solar panels in. I know we already have sort of one, but I guess we could just start using that one. I do need more roboports though. I need to figure out how to get roboports into that pattern. And since we're not producing roboports over there, it is a little bit, we have to supply them with a chunk of them. Alright, where are my roboports? Yeah. Don't steal my roboports. How dare you? Get out of here. Alright. Grab some solar panels. Copper really is the bottleneck here. Alright, so say we're going to place things like this. And we're going to start with, oh, let's do that little grid. No, it's not that close. It's like that far apart. Okay, and we're going to put a roboport right, say, here. And then panels. Like that. Alright, the question is, how far can I go before I need to start repeating the pattern? That far. Are my bots off? They are. And then how does that fall into this pattern? Not in a good spot. So we need to get rid of those and move this over. like that. And similarly, going north, there. That's our tile. Let me just actually store. Well, I need to wait for them to actually lay it out, don't I? No, I don't. So let's go ahead and make a blueprint of our solar tile. And then if we want to extend it, we just put that one on top of that one. Oh. I messed up somehow. This one is not in the right spot. Or that one isn't? This looks prettier, so let's fix this one. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. This was a bad blueprint. Delete this. Now let's make a blueprint. And if I want to extend it, I just put one roboport on top of another. And let it rip. What we need now are construction bots. And we need storage. I need to put some of these down. I need some reds. Why don't you have reds? You don't have plastic. It's kind of annoying, given that my entire science is shut down, that our base is still not being flooded. I guess we're still launching rockets. Yeah, all this stuff about launching cargo rockets, we need to figure out. But we can deal with that later. Space pipes. What was I here for? I came back to get bots. And I'm betting there's like a completely full one right here. And you barely made any new ones, have you? There, that will do for now. Alright. Let me steal some solar panels just to get this little field up over here. New planet. Gannis. So, since we began, we have, since I stopped really looking, we found a whole bunch of moons of Orphany. Looks like a few new moons of Nalvis. Several of these outer planets. Look at this one. It's all Holmanite and crude oil. It does have biters on it. Almost no solar. Humid, treeless, earthy. You have iridite. You also have iridite. Your cryonite. This belt is all full of beryl, which I have not yet found a use for yet. I haven't really been looking though. A coal planet, coal moon, a stone moon. I guess, you know, you gotta have everything. Unusual, it says. The environment is unusual. It has biters. Holmanite, the Vitamelange. I wonder if these are fixed per playthrough. Like if Elysium is always going to be a Holmanite planet. Probably. So the thing I have not yet seen is cosmic water. I wonder if I should build my my labs in orbit around the sun rather than around in Nalvis orbit. I don't really know what the difference. We haven't figured out exactly what's going on in terms of traveling between planets. So this is a danger zone going through this, so maybe going towards the sun is easier. But really, getting in orbit around the sun really close is hard. I mean, if this game is anything like real life, I mean, it's easier to start on Earth and go to Pluto than it is to start on Earth and go to Mercury. Just because going in towards this planet requires so much more delta V. If you were going to take a trip from Earth to Mercury, you would do it by flying way out to Jupiter and then using that to slow yourself down. And then you get really close into the sun and slow yourself down there too. But it's easier to go out and then go further in than it is to just go in. I think that's always funny. Alright, stop looking at this. Let's actually start looking at our recipes. No, the life support thing. That's going to be something new. So, this isn't telling me a lot. Life support is gained from life support equipment and capsules, canisters. You need both to survive. Misspelling of fulfill. New canisters are consumed directly from inventory. Life support is placed in a grid of armor, but if you're using a thruster suit, it already has one built in. Hostile environments are any area that would cause damage to your body just by being there. Life support equipment is designed to protect you from these hazards by giving you pressurization, oxygen, water, nutrition, thermal, and radiation protection. Space. A spacesuit is required for life support to function correctly in a vacuum. Or on land. Certain planets and moons have dangers such as radiation, cold, heat, acidic atmosphere, and need life support equipment coming soon. So we probably don't have to worry about that yet. Or if there are plague worlds, interesting. I still need to figure these out, the space capsules. But let's not look at this yet. Let's actually look at the tech and see if we can figure it out from there. So what's new? I have all these pipes. That's not something I worry about at the moment. These are signal transmissions. Don't care about that. So this is a cargo rocket silo, as opposed to the satellite one, which we've been using so far. Launches inventory into space, can take passengers, enter using enter, see cargo rockets for more information. We'll figure that out later. This is a cargo landing pad. So how do you get your first one up there? You just crash it into the ground? And then eventually land it in the future? This is the actual capsule. A space capsule refurbishment. So every time, okay, so you use one and it becomes a compromised space capsule and then you can fix it. Delivery cannon. So this seems much more useful than the cargo rocket. Just shoot it up there into space. I guess that's what you use the signal delivery for. But probably it's limited on where you can throw. Like I can only shoot it up into orbit around Novus. And then otherwise, if I want to take it to other planets, I need to use rockets. That makes sense. So this is our primary delivery method of getting into orbit, maybe. We have done nuclear stuff. I need to get nuclear going just for other things also. I'm assembling a machine that can work in space. Does this mean that these do not work in space? Yeah, this cannot be placed on a space platform. Core mining, we know about that already. There's our new lab. Okay. Just want to check these off as we go. Oh, there's cosmic water. It's just water and lubricant. How did I not find that? I mean, it's literally just water and lubricant. Huh. For some reason, my FNEI was not finding that. And this is bio sludge. Here's the actual cargo pods themselves. Cargo rocket sections. 100 are required per rocket. Can be recovered from rocket landings. 20% base recovery. Unpacking cargo rocket sections. And this is packing. Packed for transit and then unpacked. Why would I want to do this? Just to reduce the space? I mean, it's 1 for 5. That seems kind of weak. Maybe they only stacked to 10 or something, and you need 100 of them. There's the delivery cannon capsule. Needs explosives, which we have not made yet. These canisters are about life support. Okay. All this recycling, we haven't looked at much. So space science packs are just processing units, cosmic water, which is easy, and space transport belts. Really, the issue is just going to be getting them up into space, so we can start, you know, using the new labs. What are the new belts? Space transport belts. They're just lubricant, LDS, and motors. That's not a problem. And then this, it does need solid rocket fuel. I'm not worried about that. We do need to make a new suit. This thruster suit. Equipment grades 8x8, and this is 7x7, so just wearing that all the time probably is just for the better. Here, let's get back to our base. Oh wait, I have some bots around here, don't I? Can I steal them? I have 220. That's enough. Did they place all those already? I guess so. Yeah. No. Yes, they have. It just wasn't clear on my map yet. Not you guys. Leave that uncovered. Should keep him busy for a little bit. This is going pretty slow anyway because of the lack of copper. And hopefully these two bases are connected. Yeah, that had our history in it. So it's certainly fine. All right, I'm still thinking. I'm trying to figure out what the next step is before we go into space. I'm thinking the next step might just be to go into space and get some space science going, and then we'll unlock more tech that'll let us do other stuff in space. So I think we need to figure out these cargo robots. We need to get the new armor. We need to do all sorts of stuff. But we'll do that next time. This time was all about getting the solar power set up, and now we've got plenty of solar power being made. Honestly, we can eventually just steal stuff from their resources, because I'm not going to remember to keep on placing new blueprints. So it'll all back up. But yeah, I'm imagining at some point, like, all of this solar panels. Maybe. I don't know. I want to go to this uranium patch next and start trying to try producing some ore for uranium and start trying to process that. Maybe I should do this one. It's a lot smaller. Maybe I do both. I was saying that this is pretty close to there. But we definitely need to get some more oil into our system. I'm thinking, I'm wondering if maybe instead of doing oil locally, we could go from the moon. Like, would that make sense? Because we do have this one moon right next to us. Sol Salas, which is a crude oil. Just ridiculously high crude oil, zero threat. Day-night cycle is very, very generous. Cool seas, humid, earthy. Like, it almost seems perfect just to pull in oil. But maybe that's stupid to try to pull oil back down out of orbit. I don't know. I mean, Nauvis itself has oil. So, anyway. We'll think about it. But yeah, for now I think that's all just gonna wait for a bit. We'll figure this out more in the future. So thank you everybody for watching. Until next time.